Ahoy! This video is going to explain the basics of Astral vehicles and the system of upgrading bikes with slots and epic options as well. Vehicles can be equipped in your inventory right there. That includes boards and bikes, and once you do have them equipped, you can ride them using the skills located under your special skills tab. Now, before I actually steer the video in the direction of bikes, let's have a word or two about boards. Astral boards are, well, also vehicles, but I must say they have mostly become obsolete as of this date because they have fixed stats and cannot be upgraded in the usual way. So you can't use upgrade cores, add slots to them or epic options, they are just as they are. And they are quite slow too if you actually want to use them for transportation, but in the world of Nevereth, apparently vehicles are mostly used for their other benefits and the idea of faster transportation is only secondary. The types that people might still be using are K-Red, which is a cash shop only item, and for the totally new players the Astral board dropped by that phantom guy in Portlux. There are a few more useless ones in the cash shop too, but the rest of them are obtained as drops from chests in most of the easy dungeons and basically have one purpose: to extract them for materials and scrolls. So I reckon that's enough about the boards, and let's get on to some more serious wheels. I mean, they don't actually have wheels, so yeah. Now first of all, you may find 4 types of bikes at the current state of the game. Those are Blue, RW3, PW5 and QW7. Much like armor and weapons, bikes can be upgraded using upgrade cores. They can have slots, epic options and even extreme and divine upgrades, as well as some special features like remote warehouse access. Blue bikes represent the medium grade of armor, and as such you need upgrade and force cores of medium grade, as well as slot extenders. Just like medium armor, they cannot have any divine upgrade, but unlike medium grade stuff, they can bear extreme level 1. RW3 bikes require high grade stuff including divine, and can serve as hosts for extreme upgrade level 3. PW5 is highest grade with extreme level 5, and QW7 is the ultimate grade with extreme level 6. So the first question you may have is how to obtain the bikes. Well, they are basically loot, as they are dropped by bosses and chests. Of course you might get them through events and some special stuff that aren't available in Europe yet, but I guess the main source is still gonna be looting. The bikes you get this way have no epic option and typically come without slots, but it's not impossible to find them with one, so those basically only increase your defense rate and give you a means of transportation that is still much slower than using dash and fade step. You probably want to upgrade them to grant you more than just that. The slots are a bit different than they are for regular gear. You need some specific bike slot converters that can be crafted in Portlux, the material cores you get by extracting bikes and boards. Anyway, as the description of that item says, it has a fixed success rate, and here's the unfortunate part: if you fail, the bike is destroyed. It also says the bike needs to have fewer than 2 slots to use this thing, therefore I recommend starting with adding 2 slots to your bike using these things before you do anything else. So in case one of those fails and the bike is destroyed, you won't have lost any of your investment other than the bike itself. If you succeed with that, you can use a regular slot extender to add a third one. Filling the slots of a bike is the same procedure as doing it for any other gear. Also, just like in the case of regular gear, the success rate of adding options depends on the upgrade level of the bike up until plus 15. However, the success rate is considerably lower if the bike already has the same option in another slot. The scrolls are obtained by extracting vehicles and are typical rewards for events. Upgrading bikes is also similar to regular gear. You can use superior and enhanced cores, safeguards and perfect cores, and each level increases the defense and defense rate values, and until plus 15 also the movement speed of the vehicle. A word about movement speed: riding a bike sets your movement speed to the value listed on the bike's card and is not increased by wings, potions, effectors and stuff like that. Also, each level after plus 15 increases your penetration by 1 point for blue, 2 for RW3, 3 for PW5 and 4 for QW7. Chances are, if you've got so far, you will also want to add some epic options to your ride. To do that, you need bike epic converters. You get that by crafting a box which gives you a random one, or through events. The bike parts you need for that are also obtained as loot, and from what I've heard they are more frequent from map bosses than they are from dungeons. Applying is as simple as right-clicking on it, and the success rate is 100%, but the outcome is random. It gives you a random value between the lowest possible and the highest possible, and you cannot use epic boosters to increase that. If you want to try it again, you need a bike epic reset scroll that is available in the cash shop, of course. Never let it be said that the game is pay to win. Highest and ultimate grade bikes have some different possible slot and epic options compared to medium and high grade ones, but there's no time to go into details of that in this short video. Extreme and divine upgrades work the exact same way as they do for regular gear, and if you don't know how those work, check out the video description for some links. You can also equip costumes for your bike, but that is a tale for another time. I'm planning to make a video about costumes in general and talk about those in that one. So I believe that's about it. There's also going to be a follow-up video coming soon that explains the warehouse system of bikes, so stay tuned. Ahoy!